USA vs Vietnam, 2023 Women's World Cup, Scouting Vietnam. The USWNT opens the competition against an Asian opponent. The United States women's national team is set to begin the 2023 Women's World Cup, looking to claim a third consecutive title. Vlatko Andonovski's side was drawn into Group E alongside the Netherlands, Portugal, and Vietnam. While alphabetically last, the Asian opponent is first on the schedule, as both parties attempt to start the journey on the proper foot. The match is scheduled for Auckland's Eden Park, a 50,000-seat arena constructed in 1900 that is primarily used for rugby. This is the first ever meeting between the two nations. Ranked 32nd internationally by FIFA, Vietnam reached the 2022 AFC Women's Asian Cup by defeating the Maldives 16-0 and Tajikistan 7-0. At the tournament in India, Nhung Nu Chien Bin Sa Vang Golden Star Women Warriors finished third in Group C with a single point and continued to the knockout rounds on goal differential. After falling to eventual champions China in the quarter-final, victories against Thailand 2-0 and Chinese Taipei 2-1 in the playoff secured a ticket to the World Cup. In the lead-up, the squad has played an aggressive slate of friendlies and competitive matches, including claiming a gold medal at the 2023 Southeast Asian Games and an intriguing 2-1 defeat to Germany. Vietnam is led by 72-year-old My Duc Chung, a versatile former international-level player who was appointed to lead the program for a fourth time in 2016. His lengthy resume includes stints at several club sides and a brief interim term in charge of the men's team. Prior to the tournament, he focused on improving the squad's speed and fitness in order to increase the ability to put pressure on the opponent. My Duc Chung entered the tournament on a sanguine tenor. The draw results put the Vietnamese women's team in the group against the world's number 1 and number 2 teams, the US and the Netherlands, he shared with Tuoi Tre. However, I think this is good news, not bad news. The reason is because normally we hardly have the opportunity to face the top teams in the world like that. When playing with them, we will be able to open our eyes and learn many things. Vietnam may lose in terms of qualifications because we are ranked 33rd in the world, and the US is number 1, but we cannot lose to them in terms of bravery and will to fight. My Duc Chung named a 23-player roster for the World Cup with an average age of 26.95 years old. Outside of one call-up, the entire squad is based in the domestic Vietnamese Women's Football Championship. As noted by The Guardian, there are 0 naturalized or overseas-born members of the group, which runs counter to many international programs. Goalkeepers 3, Dao T Kio On Hanoi, Trinh T Kim Ton Ho Chi Minh City, Kong T Heng then KSVN. Defenders 9, Luong T Thursday Thuang then KSVN, Chuang T Kio Ho Chi Minh City, Trinh T Thursday Ho Chi Minh City. Hong T Lon Hanoi, Trinh T Tui Na Tang Nguyen TT, Trinh T Hai Lin Hanoi, Lu T Diem Mai then KSVN, Trinh T Thursday Tao Ho Chi Minh City. Nguyen T Mayon Tai Nguyen TT. Midfielders 7, Nguyen T Tuet Dung Phong Phu Ha Nam, Trinh T Tui Trang Ho Chi Minh City, Tai T Tao Hanoi. Ding T Van then KSVN, Nguyen T Ton Na Hanoi, Non T Van Su Hanoi, Nguyen T Bich Tui Ho Chi Minh City. Forwards 4, Huynh Nu Lank Villa Verdance. Pham Hai Yen Hanoi, Nguyen T Tui Heng then KSVN, Vu T Hoa Hanoi. My Duc Chung utilizes a 4-4-2 formation, although a 5-player back line could be deployed in tournament play against prolific opponents. The hope is to quickly transition from defense into the attack, perhaps through a mid-press and utilizing the pacey wingers. I want our athletes to coordinate quickly on 2/3 of the field, defend tight, and counterattack quickly, he told Tien Phong. When we win the ball, we have to attack quickly on the opponent's field. The presumed number 1 at goalkeeper is Tran T Kim Ton, standing 5 feet 5 inches yet possessing the athleticism to hold her own in the box on set-piece opportunities. The 29-year-old competes with Ho Chi Minh City I and has claimed 7 of the past 8 domestic titles. She is brave when coming off of her line and uses every possible second to cut off the opponent's angle, pushing rebounds away into safe areas with good strength. When faced with low, hard shots, her instinct is to shift into a pragmatic kick save, getting the job done by any means necessary. Tran Thi Thursday Tao finds herself in the middle of the action and steps forward to disrupt passing lanes. The Ho Chi Minh City I defender is calm under pressure, deciding whether to locate a teammate or make the safe decision by dumping the ball up the field. Her likely partner is also her club teammate, Shuang Ti Kyo, who scored a crucial goal against Chinese Taipei in the deciding fixture at the Women's Asian Cup. She fearlessly throws herself into tackles and regularly goes to ground, serving as the more physical performer in the center-back duet. The likely starter at left fullback is Hong Ti Lon of Hanoi I, looking to contain the opponent and wait for a numerical advantage instead of making rash challenges. The 28-year-old tends to stay home and acts as an emergency defender to chase counterattackers. On the other side of the backline is then KSVN's Luong T Thursday Thuang, a versatile defender who can also play on the inside. She is a fairly accurate long passer and hits an incisive diagonal cross from outside of the box. One of the squad's veterans, Tran Thi Thuy Trang, has competed for Ho Chi Minh City I since 2008 and made her senior international debut 2 years later. The 34-year-old from Dai Loc has become more of an attacking weapon over the past few years, but her bread and butter remains aggressive ball winning and bringing down opposing dribblers. Complementing the midfield pairing is Tai Thi Tao of Hanoi I, who has also competed in the past with the Vietnam women's national futsal team. The safe choice is described as very hardworking with an industrious style of play, willing to engage in challenges, and has the ability to launch shots from outside of the penalty area. Nguyen Thi Tuet Dung of Phong Phu Ha Nam is one of the program's most decorated performers, twice winning the Vietnamese women's Golden Ball. She has scored over 50 international goals, using her low center of gravity to establish positioning and pouncing on loose ball opportunities. Lining up at right wing is Nguyen Thi Bich Thuy, described as the hero who helped secure World Cup qualification. The 29-year-old looks to cut inside and get on the end of passes, finding herself in advantageous spots when not firing in crosses from the wing. The front line is led by an experienced and prolific striker duo. Pham Hai Yin competes with Hanoi I, scoring 5 goals last season during a second-place finish in the league. She looks to get on the end of crosses and long passes, displaying a willingness to fight for every inch against defenders. In addition to being a regular at the top of the formation, Nguyen Nhu is notable for being the first female Vietnamese player to head abroad and the program's all-time leading scorer, as well as a 5-time Golden Ball winner. The 31-year-old competes with Lank FC Villaverdens in the First Division of Portugal, displaying similar strength in the air and has a delicate touch in the box to open up space. Noted for being able to shoot well with either foot, the USWNT has a clear talent advantage and is expected to open the tournament with 3 points. Vietnam is a growing program on the upswing and should benefit from the mere first participation in the World Cup, with the manager on the record as not setting high ambitions but looking to learn a lot. The underdogs may be able to escape with a draw if the match stays goalless, but they are unlikely to go blow for blow in a high-scoring battle. The match is scheduled for Friday, July 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Viewing options include Fox, Telemundo, Peacock, and Fubo TV free trial. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.